Hello, Donna B with D1P, and we've got a great newsletter for you this week and this whole month. Actually, we're going to be doing the RISE acronym, how to respond in stressful situations. We use that acronym RISE before you respond, because you want to respond, you don't want to freeze, but take an inhale, stay warm, keep your heart warm, because when it comes to CPR, like we teach here, it's a lot easier to revive a victim when they are warm as opposed to when they get cold. And then E is exhale and say what you need to say. So we're talking about, seeing more before you respond. And Samir's writing this newsletter, but I've got a great story for you about how I had to respond this past week as I was flying back from Texas. I was sitting on the plane, all ready with my laptop. I was going to get some work done, and there was a little boy sitting to my left, and I brought out the activity book. His dad was very interested in seeing what we had there, and we just had a great time working through the activity book. He was shy at first, but he warmed up, and he even gave me more great ideas, so I even enhanced it even more. And so that was a great time had by all. So I get off the plane, I go to my next gate, and we're about to board, and I hear the announcement, "Is there a Donna Bollinger here?" And I said, "Yes, I'm here." And this woman said, "Your laptop is back at the other gate, all the way on the other side of the airport." Oh my gosh, I went flying back there hoping that they wouldn't leave without me. So I do so much on this laptop, all these activity books and our newsletters and just learning all about AI, and it's very dear to me. So on my way over there, I didn't have time to think. I was in a full sprint there, full sprint on the way back. But when I finally got, just making it through the door, I was saying to myself, oh my gosh, how could I have let that happen? But I was so grateful that somebody had found it and turned it in, because it was really tucked behind the seat. I had put it to the side, and I guess it slipped down. So instead of beating myself up, I chose to tell myself that God was really looking out for me and my dad. Because before he passed away, I said, "Dad, make sure you pull some strings up there for me and D1P, and I'm sure that he had something to do with that laptop turning up right before I got on my next flight." So when I go to bed at night, I always have to put these good thoughts in my mind, because I knew I'd wake up just feeling like I'm just a distracted mess. But instead, when I woke up, I used the RISE strategy, and I responded to myself with love, number one, because I took the time to put my work aside and work with this young boy who was so thrilled to get one of our activity books, and I gave one to his sister too. And then also, I felt grateful that I felt my dad's presence. And I think sometimes we go through things and it's like giving us a little symbol. So that's in one of my raps. I say, look for the miracles with determination. So that is my response story. So if you have something that you need to respond to and you feel like you're going to beat yourself up over it, or beat somebody else up over it, look for the miracle. What is the symbol? What is God trying to tell you? All right, because that's what makes life exciting, if you ask me. So I have just a few activity books that I have ordered that are coming my way, and I have 25 of the CPR and 25 of the Ocean Explorer. So if anybody wants to get them, I'm going to reduce them a little bit, since I made a couple enhancements from my plane trip. And so just message me back with this newsletter, or you can find them on our website. They're $11 on the website, but I'll give them to you for $9 if you want to get them directly from me. And if you buy them in bulk, even better. We can give you even more of a discount. So enjoy the newsletter by Samir on how to respond. Over there in Pakistan, they have to be very careful about how they respond. And we want to make the world a better place. So please read this newsletter and send us all the best vibes you possibly can.